Hello students, we have completed practice set 2.2, okay, in which we conducted a test for that practice set. Most of the students performed very well, okay. Today we are starting practice set 2.3, okay. Before proceeding practice set 2.3, let's recap some concept, okay. We are familiar with this sign, okay. We are familiar, okay, in 8th standard. This sign is known as root, okay. In this practice set we will learn more about this sign, okay. So here consider one example, that an a, okay. So any number is represented in this sign by this method, okay. So number representing inside this sign is called as radicand, okay. Number represented inside this sign is called as radicand, okay. And this sign which we call it as root, this sign is known as radical sign, okay. This sign which we called as root, this sign is known as radical sign, and the number present inside this sign is called as radicand, okay. And the number which is present here, okay, at the top of this sign, this is called as the order, okay. And there is another number which is which comes before this sign here, okay. That number will be called as the coefficient, okay. So here this number, the number which here present, this called as the order, okay. The number which present inside, that is called as the radicand, and this sign is called as the radical sign. Let's see some example of this radical sign, okay. When we are considering that inside that sign, at the place of that 4, okay, we know that the here there is no order written, okay. Whenever in radical sign no order is written, then we will assume that here 2 is present, okay. When there is no number written, then this we will assume that here 2 is present, okay. 2 means that square root. We have defined the square root of 4, that is 2, okay. But when we get like this number, okay, 3, so we cannot represent in the decimal form, okay. We get the number as irrational, okay. In the number example like this, we get the number that is rational, okay. And when we place prime number at the place of a, we get always irrational number, okay. So in this case, this number is called as the surd, okay. And this total number, okay, along with this radical sign, we called as surd. When it is called as surd, when the value of this root goes to irrational number, okay. When we are getting rational number, then we will simply call this root, okay. When we are getting irrational number, then we will call it surd, okay. Let's start practice at 2.3. Okay, read question number 1. What is given here? State the order of the surds given below. Here we have given 5 surds, okay, and we have to state the order. Order means the number which is present here, okay, that is known as the order. In first case, what is given here? What is the order of this surd? That is 3. So we will write that order is equal to 3, and we when we will tell in the root, then we can say that it is the cube root of 7, okay. And in next question, is the order is 5? No, because 5 is outside the radical sign, okay, and there is no number is present, so we can say that order is 2, okay. And here 5 is, what is 5? Then 5 is coefficient, okay, constant coefficient, and here order is 2. When no order is given, then we will assume that the order is 2, okay. In the third question, what is the order? 4, okay. So how will we read as? It can be read as the 4th root of 10, okay. So here order is 4. In the next question, again order is not mentioned here, so what will we assume here? That is 2, okay. So here order is 2, and how will we read? It is the square root of 39. Okay. So in next question, what is the order here given? That 3. Okay. How will we read? As we will read cube root of 18. Okay. Let's do question number 2. Okay. What is given in question number 2? State which of the following are surds and justify. Okay. Here we have given some examples, and we have to state which of the following are surds, and we have to justify our answer. Okay. First of all, let's do question number 1. What is given here? That is cube root of 51. Okay. Let's write first the order. What is the order here? 51 or 3? 3, because 51 is radicand. Okay. And we have to remember one thing, that the radicand should be positive. Okay. It always should be positive, then after we can further move. Okay. If it is negative, then root is not defined. Okay. So solving this type of question, we need radicand as positive number. Okay. So here in all the cases which we have given here, that radicand is positive. Okay. So here order is 3, and we have predefined some values. That we know that the cube root of 27, that is 3, and cube root of 64, that is 4, and cube root of 51 lies between cube root of 27 and cube root of 64. That means it is irrational number. Okay. It is not predefined. So here we will write that cube root of 57 is irrational. And in the starting of this practice set, we learned that if the value of that root is going to be irrational, then this root is called as surd. Okay. So in our first case, that cube root of 51 is a surd. Okay. Understood everyone how to do this type of question? Okay. Let's do question number 2. What is given here? Here we have given order as 4. Okay. And radicand 16. So how will we read as? We will read as the 4th root of 16. Okay. So first of all, we will write here order. Okay. What is the order here? Order is 4. Okay. And here we can write that 4th root of 16, and 16 to the 16 we can write that 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times 2. Okay. Here 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Okay. So 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. How many times multiply? It is 4 times. Okay. And our order is also 4. So we will write these 4 2's. Okay. One time. So we got the value of 4th root of 16, that is 2. Okay. So we know that the 2 is a natural number, means that in the case of rational or irrational, this is rational. Okay. So here we will write that 4th root of 16 is rational. Okay. When it is rational, then this root is not a surd. Okay. So 4th root of 16 is not a surd. Okay. Understood how to do this? Okay. Let's move question number 3. Okay. So here in question number 3, what is given here? 5th root of 81. Okay. First of all, we will write the order. What is order given here? 5, because it is 5th root. Okay. And let's simplify this question as 5th root of 81 can be written as 81 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. How many times? 4 times 3. Okay. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. Okay. It is 4 times, but order of this root is 5. Okay. So we need here 5 times 3. Okay. But radicand here given that 81, and 81 can be written as 4 times 3. So this number is irrational. Okay, means that this root is irrational. So here we will write that fifth root of 81 is irrational. Okay, when it is irrational, then obviously it is a surd. So fifth root of 81 is a surd. Okay, understood. Let's do question number 4. What is given here? Here again we did not we are not mentioned here order. Okay, when order is not mentioned, then we will assume that order is 2. Okay, so first of all write order. Okay, order is 2 because order is not mentioned here. So we know that the square root of 256 is predefined. Okay, what is the value of square root of 256? That is 16. So here we will write that square root of 256 is equal to 16, which is rational. Okay, because we know that this 16 is natural number. In case of rational or irrational, okay, it is rational. So here we will write that square root of 256 is not a surd because the value of this root we got that was rational. Okay, if it was rational, then this is not a surd. Okay, let's do next one. What is given here? Cube root of 64. Okay, so here first of all we will write the order. So here order is 3. Okay, and 64 can be written as multiple of 4, that is 3 times. Okay, 4 4s are 64, 4 4s are 16, and 16 4s are 64. Okay, so here cube root of 64 can be written as cube root of, okay, cube root of 4 into 4 into 4. Okay, 4 4s are 16 and 16 4s are 64. Okay, so here order is 3. Okay, means that these 3 times 4 we will write as ones. Okay, so here we got the value of cube root of 64, that is 4, and we know that the 4 is natural number, means that it is rational. So here we will write that which is rational. Okay, so in final our conclusion that cube root of 64 is not a surd because the value which we got, this root was rational. Okay, if it was irrational, then the surd was, then this root was surd. Okay, let's move question number 6. Okay, here given that square root of 22 by 7. Okay, so first of all we will write here order. Order is how much here order is given, that nothing. Order is given means that it is 2. Okay, so here we have predefined that 22 by 7 is irrational number. Okay, so here we will mention that 22 by 7 is irrational. Okay, if 22 by 7 is irrational, then the square root of irrational number is again irrational. So here square root of 22 by 7 is irrational. Okay, because radicand here which is 22 by 7, that is irrational. So square root of that irrational number is going to be definitely irrational. So here 22 by 7. Okay, so guess, so tell me, it is surd or not a surd? Okay, it is a surd because the value of this root is irrational. So here 22 by 7 is a surd. Okay, by this sub question 6 we have completed question number 2. This was very important question. Okay, so you have to revise this question which we done today twice. Okay, if you have any difficulty, then ask me on WhatsApp. Thank you.